You can create and use a shareable slope table in the process of creating a corridor. If you look at the corridor that we have here defined, and I look at this template, for example, you'll see that when you create an instruction such as offset and slope, so if I select that, you'll see that I have the options to use not only a table but what's called a shareable slope table. So this one can be reused in different instructions versus this table, which would only be applied to this specific instruction. So if I want to use a shareable slope table somewhere else in my project, I could do so. And you can view the created slope table line that gets generated in a super elevation diagram. Typically, this is used commonly when during road surface rehabilitation and to enter the surveyed slopes of the road. So to create the shareable slope table, you go to the corridors, you'd select slope table here, provide a name, so maybe this is the main, we'll call it surveyed cross slope, and you assign or associate it to an alignment and click OK. And it brings up the editable edit shareable slope table window where you can enter in your stations. Now you can pick your stations from your alignment, or you can simply type them in. So maybe at I'll just pick one here. So maybe at 1 plus zeros, I want a slope or a cross slope of -2, and then at 150 I want a cross slope of -3, and at 175 I want a cross slope of -3 to maintain that through that section. And then I want another one, maybe want another one at 2, and I want that to be back to -2. So basically within this series of stationing, it's going to transition from 1 to 150, from a -2 to a 3, -3, maintain -3, and then pick back up at -2 at station 2 plus zeros. So once you create that table and click OK, now you can reuse that table in the instruction. So if I come into this instruction and I pick this offset and slope, I can use this shareable slope table, and you can see that I can select it from a list. So if I make more than one, I can name it appropriately and then be able to pull it from this drop down list.